Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. And this is the rubber match scene.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Joe Ryan.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, for taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go now? Now, Honus Wagner. Right side. Dozier gets it to first. One up, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Honus Wagner.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks.
And it's fouled away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first with 1 gone. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hank, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here goes the runner. Ball misses.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out, the runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And delivers outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Two on, 1 out.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Willie Mays digging in now. And that misses as well.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. All loaded up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And it is 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In the dirt, now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat spot. He'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from 3rd.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-2. Now one missed. That one just misses, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Goes down looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins coming to bat. Back in Minnesota and getting the start for the Red Sox, Hal Newhouser. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter.
Center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That one
ball,
inside.
2
Look
strikes.
out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos
Shortstop,
Correa.
Carlos Correa.
The shortstop
Ball 1,
takes the
no strike.
ball. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Red Sox already leading. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and Correa retired.
Batting third.
And now we take a peek at the Twins
Designated
lineup.
hitter,
In that cleanup spot, a
Ryan
key
Killebrew.
piece for this club, Harmon Killebrew.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Rod
Counts
Carew
1-0.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two out, space is empty. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Target Field, second innings. Set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Gary Sheffield. Right through there for a strike. Sheffield with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something
Smith.
off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. So a man at first. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Looked like it was a little bit up. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
Ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. We got 2
Smith
balls, 1
stands at
strike.
first with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Honus Wagner. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Wagner getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball,
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Into center. Hunter makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Harmon
Third
Killebrew.
baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Newhouser back to work. Killebrew gets some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. Ball 1 there.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
Mays sizing this one up. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. So up next,
Batting
Tony
fifth,
Oliva.
right fielder, Tony Oliva.
That's in there. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two.
3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Justin Morneau digs in now. Morneau with a homer in his last game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses, and the count's full. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Joe Mauer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Two outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Now snap throw to first. Oliva back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. One left for Minnesota, and it remains all set for the start of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Dozier hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the batter now, Ted Williams. He reached out a walk his first time. And there's a ball. And that one missing low. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter Manny Ramirez.
So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey! 1-1.
And that one off the outside edge. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Got it. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Byron Buxton.
Left fielder.
When you examine
Byron
Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Strike on the inside corner. And he swings through that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hank makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman Ryan
Standing
Dozier.
in is the power hitting second baseman Ryan Dozier. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that's down and away. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder Torrey Hunter.
And now the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. His first at bat was a strikeout. That clips the zone, That's strike one.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Aye.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news.
Yo, I lost that last game. Minnesota's been a thorn in my side. Or do you mean Jared? Minnesota swept me earlier in the year. They beat me 3-0. So I'm 1-1. If I take this one, I take the series 2-1. My brother and me both just got swept for maybe the first time we've ever gotten swept in the same weekend series. My brother got swept by the Phillies Friday through Sunday, and I got swept by the Dodgers Friday through Sunday.
That one's upstairs.
I mean, this is a brand new skill level. This is the first time they've ever had a GOAT difficulty, so it should be harder. Previously, the hardest was Legend. That's what we were always on, was Legend, but now Legend is the second hardest, and they came up with a new hardest, so perhaps we won't win as many games as we normally win, but we'll see.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz.
It's called GOAT skill level,
Missed.
like the GOAT. Where do I show you? GOAT. It used to be Legend was the hardest. So there's beginner, dynamic, so it changes depending on how you do. Amateur, minors, rookie, veteran, all-star, Hall of Fame, Legend, and then GOAT. So right now we do it on GOAT, authentic MLB experience. But yeah, GOAT is brand new this year, so probably has something to do with us struggling a little bit more.
The next pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball. All
right, sounds good.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. There's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked him.
First base.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his
Now
command
batting,
in this
third
one just
baseman,
seems
Gary
off out there. A
Sheffield.
lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
1 gone, runner at first. Gary Sheffield up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. but right now it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Smith in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short, Correa. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Aaron gets under it. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the Twins DH, Rod Carew. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. The Twins down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering down in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now for the Twins, Harmon Killebrew. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. Pitch misses. 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him swinging. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We've played 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ryan back to work. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Brock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulomb getting loose as well. And that's off. the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Just missed. A little bit low.
Touchdown.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a run. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joe Ryan out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Bailey Ober. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Over.
So digging in, Hank Aaron. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hank, a former MVP, 23 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Red Sox by 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ted Williams, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Red Sox leading it by 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hunter has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Hunter tracks it down for the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Right fielder, Tony Oliva.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Morneau in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Twins down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Joe Mauer getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Wagner has it for 1. And that's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Willie Mays.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Stays alive. struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, that slider
Now
wasn't even
batting,
close
first
to the
baseman,
strike zone, and he
David
got him to
Ortiz.
chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
2-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Now one miss.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Gary Sheffield up next for the Red Sox.
Ball one.
Sheffield hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing here. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Byron Buxton.
Playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Brian Dozier now at the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
In there, and it's 0-1. Dozier with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And that one fouled off.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
The Red Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Torrey Hunter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike at 95. That one hammered left field. Williams going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. That's in there. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Varitek batting with one down, takes a strike. Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Second baseman, Honus Wagner.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Honus Wagner. He's already homered in this game. That one catches the corner for a strike. And a foul ball. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
There's a strike. Fouled off left side. Good eye in that spot.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt. Now fly ball to right center. Mays has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Rod Carew. 1 for 2. And a pitch Pitch is outside, ball 1. The Red Sox up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Williams pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. He's been a great free agent sign. Clips the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reason,
Man, not good enough. All it takes is a little blooper hit and then a home run, and it's tied. This is Hal's last guy, though. After this guy, he either gets through 7 or I take him out.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Leaping, and it's gone.
He almost robbed that home run. Wow, that was close.
And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got.
Look how close this was. I thought did it hit him in the glove? Ooh, I think it hit the wall.
Those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
2 out.
Willie Mays almost makes a ridiculous catch. Let's see. See how close this really was. Ooh, it just missed his glove. He goes about a half a foot, maybe 6 inches. It's about 6 inches from the ball. When it did hit, though. But they made it look like, look at this, that's bad animation, though. It should just clear the wall, but they made it look like it hit the wall. It bounced up. So I guess that's what confused me live. But I guess I should give them a pass on that. But bounces off at nothing, but close.
It's nobody on. Right fielder Tony Oliva.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hal Newhouser done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Boston,
Matt Strom into the
number
game.
55.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Life is a game. Don't take the fun now. You talking about the rain when the sun now. Question.
There's a strike. And there's a ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Nathan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Joe
And now it's going to be Hank Aaron. Fouled off. He was late, Nathan. The tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing.
All right, man, take it easy.
The umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Misses. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting,
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. That's outside. Ball 1. Hank on at first, nobody out. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hunter pulls that one down, and there's one away. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one hammered. That's back. Oh, he can't bring it in. Aaron around second, on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Willie Mays digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Now batting, the first
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Rock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Colon also throwing. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And they'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. And welcome back. To the ballpark, bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Justin Morneau. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Center field. Mays has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. 0-2 in this one.
Joe Mauer.
And ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul out of play. And that's off the outside edge. And 1-1. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. He sends it into the second deck, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall and allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And now Brian Dozier. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching change in this spot. Raleigh Fingers gets the ball now.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Line to right, base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carew, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All set. To start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Gary Sheffield. That one hit the knees for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Shortstop,
nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 3. So
Now
a change
running
being
at
made at
first
first
for the Red
base.
Sox.
Entering is the pinch runner, Pete
Number
Crow
52.
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Glove flip for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One hit in the back at target field, bottom of the ninth, down to third. Adrian Beltre now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 5,
Raleigh
Adrian
back to
Beltre.
work. First pitch swinging.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Up
And
next
there's
for
one
the
down.
Twins. Right fielder,
So up next, Tony Oliva, known for his late inning heroics. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Raleigh Fingers is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Boston.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Tyler Holton.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Justin Morneau. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Pure base run. You've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. To second, but way too late. Safe there. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third, Beltre. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mauer in the box now, takes strike 1. Winning run stands at second. In there at the knees, 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Next pitch is outside. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the third out, and
Now pitching
we're
for
back.
the Twins.
And on the mound is the closer,
Number
Griffin
22.
Jacks.
Griffin.
And here is
Jacks.
Honus Wagner. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
The 2-2 now.
Full count.
In the air, right field. Fair ball. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners
on the ground. Slings it across, and that is a big first out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 1-0.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Second and third, 1 away. And here in extra innings. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
A sliding stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 to count.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Slow roller to third. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Holt won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Eckersley.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And the batter now, Ryan Dozier. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
Winning run out second. No one out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count now even up. Winning run at second, no outs. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Two on, one out. There's the strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Now Correa up to hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Winning run in scoring position with two away. And fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great.
Back in Minnesota, we're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Oh, he throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're here in the top half of the 11th.
Outside, that's a ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Adrian Beltre in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Beltre, the next to hit, and that's in there for strike one. So they're all loaded up. And that's a little bit high. 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and
Orion Kirkering will take over here.
50.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Smith stands in here, takes ball one low. Liner caught it second.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
And that one fouled off.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3.
This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Leading off, Rod Carew. Eckersley back to work. And downstairs. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one missed. That's down and in. A slider missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Dennis Eckersley departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Lee Smith.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2.
A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Killebrew up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. With the winning run standing at second. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Yep, that ball went out.
Winning run at second, no outs. We are in the 11th. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Fought off foul. And that misses. And that's ball one. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away.
Ball two.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Grounder might be 2. Comes home with it for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin
And now the first baseman, Justin Morneau. And there's a ball. Winning run at third, 2 down. That one is upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air to left, down the line. Williams drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Back at Target Field, on to the 12th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Honus Wagner. Kirkering back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Hank, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Ted Williams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The relay. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Williams in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here deep into extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're deep into extras. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Smith. Off balance throw in time. 1 up, 1 down. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. To the right side, Ortiz takes it to the bag. Now only 1 out remaining.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Next for Minnesota, Brian Jones becomes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron O'Day comes on now.
And he may only have to face 1 batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The tying run is 90 feet away. And that is out of play. That's down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1 strike away. With the tying run at third, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be